If you were a client of Alexandra Lozano Immigration Law, please watch this video all the way through. First, I want to be very clear that I'm not affiliated with that firm, I've never worked for them, and I can't speak on behalf of that firm. I'm simply sharing the best information I have right now because I know many families are confused and wondering what to do next. Over the past several days, I've consulted with many former clients of Alexandra Lozano. I've also received messages from people who say they were former employees. And one thing I really want people to understand is this: not all of these cases are fraudulent. I've met with many people who appear to have real, legitimate immigration cases with no lies, no fabricated, invented facts. I've seen people with strong VAWA cases, strong T visa cases, and people who may qualify for other forms of relief. These people deserve approvals. They did what they were supposed to do. They sought help, trusted professionals, they paid thousands of dollars for full representation. But right now, they're not getting it. So please don't assume that because your case was handled by Alexandra Lozano, your case is doomed or that all hope is lost. Many of these cases can still be saved, strengthened, and successfully completed with the proper representation and taking the proper steps. Here's what I think you should do. First, get a copy of your file. If you still have access to my case through that firm, log in and download everything as soon as possible. Download your declarations, your file, your full petition or submission, whatever they called it at that firm, receipt notices, evidence, messages, invoices, anything else related to your case. And please do it immediately because you don't know how long those records are going to be accessible through my case. And if you can't get your file through my case, you can try requesting it through boostlegal.com. You can also ask another lawyer to request your file on your behalf. If those options don't work, it takes a long time, but you can file FOIA requests with USCIS or EOIR if you have immigration court proceedings. Second, review your file carefully. Find out exactly what was filed in your name. Read your declaration, read each line of the forms, make sure you understand what was submitted. Third, if you hire a new attorney, choose someone that you trust. These cases will receive increased scrutiny by immigration because they're connected with Alexandra Lozano. You need someone who will carefully review your case, explain the risks honestly, tell you if there are problems, and help you develop a strategy. If you're wondering whether there's a way to get your money back, you can investigate the option of a claim through the Client Protection Fund with Washington State, the state where Alexandra Lozano was barred. I'll put the link below. I can't imagine how overwhelming the situation is, but please don't panic. And above everything else, don't just do nothing. The worst thing I see people do in cases like this is just wait. Get a copy of your file, get a second opinion from a lawyer you trust, and make a plan. You deserve answers, you deserve honest representation, and if you have a legitimate case, you deserve the opportunity to finish it and get the result you should have been fighting for all along.